Birlasoft. With this, we are also this time invited two other guests here. Basically, one is your senior and other is a guest. And I would like to first introduce Mr. Ashish Mittal. He is your senior here, and Mr. Aditya Ranjan. We are pleased to have both of you here. So, as you all know that apart from calling your senior for the event, where you can interact with them, we are also calling guests to actually give you kind of career counseling. So last time we had called Charu Srivastava, she is HR with Birlasoft, and this time we have called Aditya Ranjan, who will be guiding you with your technical skills and other things, whatever kind of queries you have currently. So with this, I would like to request Alok sir to give a floral welcome to
I'm honored.
our speaker.
This is
Thank you. Thank you.
Hey sir. No, I am not a BTech. I am not a technical guy. I have not started my career as some Linux things or something. I started my career as a hardcore hardware guy. Started my career as assembling. Assembling not in a company. Assembling in a firm, in a shop, in Netherlands. Right? So I did all these things for 6 months. I got fed up with that. I earned some money. I was in my college. I got a lot of money. I went out to Ladakh. I spent all my money. I came back. Then I did my college. In my college I did everything but studies. I'm sorry. I did everything else than studies. Introduced me to Linux. And I don't know. Something just clicks. It's in your destiny like this. Linux clicked me. Linux seriously clicked me. And I did my certification in 2006 in RGL4. RSC. And believe me guys, when I see you guys, I'm like you that time. I see myself in 2006 like you. Like I've done RSC and I was like, I have achieved the world. I've done everything. Yeah, I know Linux now. I'm an RSC, I know Linux. I was like this. Then I went to interviews. I got literally trashed by people. Yeah. They were asking me questions, left, right, center, and I was sitting like this. Eventually I came to know that there is something which is more than RSC. Something which is just not about certifications. Linux is not about certifications, it's about knowledge. Linux is something about passion. You learn, you adopt, you do new things, you get failed. You get failed again and failed again. But still you don't leave it. And eventually when you do it, that passion, that feeling when you do it, that is Linux. It's not about Windows that there is something which is scripted, something which is given to you and you're just doing it. And I kept on going and I think in 2011, right? Yeah. 2011 I came to Infotech and I met Aditya Ranjan.
Is completely different. Let me tell you. The scenario is completely different. What you have studied and what you have to work, you don't know at all. Okay? Now, during the work culture, I will tell you what you have to do. Once I came here, you started giving the introduction and all those things. I have found many of you were not very confident even telling about yourself. Okay? That should not happen. And one more thing I have noticed, few people who has came from the BTech background, they were quite confident than the rest of them. Was it true or not? Yes, it was. That's what I have seen. Now let me tell you, I have interviewed around 50-55 BTech guy in a day and rejected 46 out of them in HCL. And I have hired the 4 out of the 4. The The three were from the normal educational background. So, what is the moral of the story? Whatever your background is, once you are well in living, don't consider yourself, I am not good enough to face any examination or any interview or anything like that. The very first thing that you have to learn is being confident. Okay? The first thing, once you will go to the interview or anything, what is the first thing that an interviewer noticed about a guy? It didn't ask how much you know, whether you know RSC, RSCA or virtualization or cloud computing. You don't look for all these things. The first thing you notice how confident you are. Are you ready to take challenge? If you are confident, it means you can take the challenge. If you are not confident enough, might be you won't be able to take the challenge.
बहुत कमाल की चीज़ होगी। अगर आप उबंटू में एक्सेल कर सकते हो, नथिंग लाइक इट। हमारे पास बहुत बड़े मास्टर हैं उबंटू के, जिनका कोई हाथ नहीं पकड़ सकता। कैमरे के पीछे छुपे हैं आज। आपको पता है क्या जो लैपटॉप और उसमें उबंटू है? Okay guys, बताइए। Smile यार, give some energy क्या?
Fine. Let me give you some idea about what sort of things that is required while working in the organization. Okay. My focus will be only to let you know what sort of things is required once you will come out of this and you will join a company. Okay. What sort of things that is being asked by the company nowadays. Just now I got an idea from somebody, Sunil, right? He has given an idea that he is doing his, Ubuntu, but he wanted to work with Red Hat Linux, right?
Yes.
Now let me tell you, whatever you are doing was absolutely fine with you. You can go ahead with Ubuntu as much as you want,
yes.
as much as you want. The example of that is, a year back I have been selected by Ericsson India Private Limited. I went for an interview. And I went for the interview not to join the organization, but just to find out what are the sort of questions they are asking. Just to collect the information that, right now in an organization, what type of questions are being asked. So if tomorrow, if I want to switch, if tomorrow I want to join a company, what sort of things I need to be prepared. Okay? When I went for the interview, I was the last guy who got interviewed. I was the last guy. I was waiting since 10 a.m. and it was around 6:30 when I have been interviewed. The rest of people have gone out, and I was the last guy, and I was the single guy who has been selected. Okay, but somehow I have not joined that company. Later on, they called me and they said, "Now we will not allow you to join for the next 5 years." I said, on the 6th year, I will be working in your company. Take this as granted. Okay, so this is the confidence you should have. Now, if I talk about Ubuntu is really emerging technology. The complete Ericsson is switching all its applications totally based on Ubuntu now.
And like, if I can tell you, it has started I think 2 years back.
Yes.
We had given training to Ericsson. So at that time their servers are on Sun Solaris, and they are moving all the applications to like application servers are going to Red Hat, and the employees' workstations and the laptops are moving to Ubuntu. Right. So Ubuntu is a very good thing, as Ashish has said. Now you need to focus on a thing that what exactly you are going to do, and if you are capable of working on Red Hat, it's very easy to work on Ubuntu and vice versa also. Some very basic difference of commands, like here we use RP and there we use APT kits. बहुत आसान सा फर्क है, कोई रॉकेट साइंस नहीं, आप आराम से सीख सकते हैं। और आप अगर
जो भी कंपनियां हैं, जैसे मान लो आप HCL ले लो, कोई भी कंपनी है, वो अपने SLA लेवल के उससे कभी दूसरों को कभी भी बायोडाटा में या कहीं भी कुछ छीट लेता है। और एक भी क्वेश्चन नहीं है।
नहीं वो ठीक है, थोड़ा सा कंफ्यूजन कर रहे हैं। क्या है, आप जिस लेवल की बात कर रहे हो वो शायद सर्वर लेवल है, ठीक, लेवल 3। आप सीधा लेवल 3 को तो नहीं जाएंगे।
एक्सपीरियंस अपना शेयर करता हूँ, बहुत इंटरेस्टिंग है। एक बंदा जो था, he was read at study pad, he came for an interview and he was very smart guy. I have never found anybody else like him. When I started asking questions, like I asked, how you will enable virtual host in Apache. Very simple question I asked. How you will enable virtual host in Apache? What he said, you open the file, go to the line number 139, okay, and then write this. I said, okay, good. Then how you will disable SSH login of root? Open the file, go to the line number 32, like that. He was so smart. I don't know from where he has studied all those things. I was really very happy. What I was doing during the interview, I was simply writing down the
Line numbers.
What he was saying. Okay. And the last, then I said, fine. What you can do, you can keep this page with yourself. Okay. And just go through the files once again and find out whatever you said was right or wrong. Okay. So you should not be like that. आपको ऐसा नहीं होना चाहिए. आपको बेसिक बहुत अच्छे से क्लियर होना चाहिए. बहुत छोटी प्रॉब्लम आती है. मेरे को 6